Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, bitch. God, I'm just work. I hate it. I hate it. Cut. Welcome, everybody, back. Welcome back to Aries Kitchen Live. Oh no. Welcome back. I'm a ghost. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Aries Kitchen Live. Are you ready to do it to them? Okay, we're making two different types of delicious flatbread pizza to eat and not share with people. We're just gonna eat. I'll share, you can have a bite, but I'm gonna eat most of it. Hope that's okay. I'm really pumped. These are really awesome recipes. I have not made flatbread pizza. To be fair, we're not gonna be making our own flatbread because who the shit has time to do that? I'm gonna be making the toppings and baking the pizza on top of our existing flatbread. Pick a bread, any bread. Come on, was this your bread? I'm a bread magician. It's gonna be good. We're making two different types. We're making Kale Pesto, and we're also making some Bruschetta flatbread pizza, both of which just taste, well, actually I haven't tasted them, but I think they're gonna taste just amazing. So let's go over the ingredients real quick before we get started. First, you're gonna need ingredients for our toppings on the Kale Pesto pizza. That is gonna involve, first and foremost, kale, which is right here. I have this, not a lot, but this is gonna go on top of the pizza. This is gonna give a little bit of flair to our za. You're also gonna need some olive oil, some pisans, a little bit of basil is what I'm adding, some lemon, garlic, salt, and a couple other things. That's gonna be processed in our food processor to make our pesto. And then after that, we also will need our bruschetta ingredients, which we're gonna be making our bruschetta first and letting it sit and kind of marinate, right? But for the ingredients of the bruschetta, you're gonna need fresh tomatoes, you're gonna need arugula, cheese, you're gonna need cheese for both, butter, garlic powder, onion powder, actual garlic, basil, tiny little red onion, and of course our flatbreads. So I don't know what kind of flatbreads you're using if you're cooking along with me. I have these Be Free brand pita, kind of small pita bread, and I think they're just perfect for this sort of thing. I've made pizzas before on that pita bread, and it's kind of perfect. It's like a good size for a little personal pizza. The taste is great, texture's great. No complaints here, okay? Zero complaints. So I figured we would start with making the bruschetta since that needs anywhere between like 7 and 15 minutes to just kind of sit and marinate. Ideally, you want to let that sit and marinate for maybe a little longer, but again, I don't care. So we're going to start by prepping our ingredients, putting it into a container, and mixing it all around. That's the bruschetta. Let it do its thing, right? So let's start with getting our tomatoes nice and diced. Okay, and we're going to put them in here in our little prep bowl. So the cheese can wait. The butter, spices, that can all wait. But first, let's get our tomatoes down and we get chopping. There's a couple of little bits of these tomatoes that we don't want to include, but just throw them on the floor, it's fine. If you've had bruschetta before, you know the size of the tomatoes. They're kind of just like square diced. You can watch how I'm cooking them here, or cutting them here rather. I'm just gonna cut them kind of into little slices. And once they're sliced, I'm gonna turn them this way and kind of lengthwise cut them. And then we do one last cut across. Get those fingers tucked in. We don't want any injuries. And this is sort of the size we're looking for here for our bruschetta, okay? Let's get these in the bowl and keep cutting. The first part of this recipe is just a little, not tedious, but it's just kind of the prep phase. It's like siege, you know? Careful of your knife, don't cut yourself. Have I said that yet? I just sharpened my knife before this episode, so this thing is nice, okay? There's gonna be a couple bits like this, you're not going to want to include. Obviously, that's like the stem bit, so you can leave that out. But I think 4 tomatoes is what this recipe calls for. So I have 4. I'm listening to the recipe, at least part of it. Later when we do the pesto, we are going to be doing, don't need that, throw it on the floor. We're going to be adding a little bit of basil, like I said, like a little fresh basil, because I kind of feel like with pesto, the recipe calls for 0 basil, which I think is kind of weird, to be honest. I've never had pesto. Actually, maybe I have had it and I just don't know, but I don't knowingly had pesto that had 0 basil in it, because I feel like those two things are, I don't know, you kind of need pesto for it. So, okay, side note, this has nothing to do with cooking, but what is wiki feet? Oh God, never mind, I shouldn't have said that, cut. Back to the chopping, everybody. Never mind what I said. Actually, just probably watch this on mute. It's probably better for your mental health. By the way, I have my oven preheated to 350 behind me. Tomatoes are chopped, all donezo, okay? Next, we're gonna chop our tiny little red onion. Look at this thing, by the way. What is this? This is the tiniest little onion I've ever seen. Is this actually a regular onion, just a runt, or is it a different type of onion? I don't know. These are tiny. Look, okay, look at, to scale right here. What the hell? These are so small. Anyway, we're gonna use the Gordon Ramsay method of chopping them across the top like this. Okay, then you're gonna cut one through the middle, just like that. Bam. Okay, and then you're gonna chop like this, and it'll give us a nice small dice. Okay, that's what we want. And we'll do it, same thing over here. Really fun trick when it comes to cutting onions. It gives you like the perfect dice every single time. We're gonna get our onions all loaded up in the bruschetta bowl. Okay, easy peasy. So now let's just add some of the rest of our ingredients. First we have our 3 to 4 cloves of garlic with basil, dried basil leaves. We're gonna drop our butter in here. So the Miyokos is what we're using. All right, okay. What else do we need? Garlic powder and onion powder. Boom, easy. What else do we need? Is that it? Oh, maybe a little salt. A little bit of salt. We need some freshly ground pepper. The freshly ground pepper is important. Come on. There we go. What the hell, man? Why are you making all these noises? I honestly think this thing is broken. Like it. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, bitch. Oh, God, I'm just work. I hate it. I hate it. Is it even working? Okay, I put so much pepper in here. You hear that? There's pepper in there. What are we gonna do with you? Should I just use this as a microphone? Oh, there we go. It's coming out now. Just a little bit. Come on, keep working, baby. It's almost the weekend. Look, chat, it's a wireless pepper grinder. It operates on Wi-Fi. There we go. There we go. Okay, just leave it over there. I'm literally done with that. 1/4 a cup of extra virgin olive oil. 1/4 a cup. 1/4 a cup. I think this is for the pesto, actually. So, what I'm gonna do is pour another 1/4 a cup. Make sure you pour it from really high. It allows the oils to interact with the oxygen and give it more flavor. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. It's probably not as much as it called for, but let's try it out. Try it on for size. See how it works. Time to mix around, chat. Let's mix this shit around. Mix this shit around, dude. If you want to look, this is actually starting to look pretty tasty. Bruschetta is bomb. I don't know if you've ever had it. You can eat it cold. You can eat it on pizza. You can eat it on garlic bread. You can eat it with a spoon. It's looking real nice, actually. We'll probably use a slotted spoon to serve it so that the pizza doesn't get all wet with the liquid. But now we are done making it. So this gets set aside, okay? And you don't need to cool it. You know, if you were gonna serve it with like bread for an appetizer, you probably would wanna cool it. Maybe, I actually don't know. But since we're putting it on pizza and we're gonna bake it, there's no purpose in cooling it. Actually, maybe I should taste it first, right? Because if it's marinating, I wanna know that it's good. I fucking hate to say it, but it needs more pepper. It needs more pepper. Jesus. No, let's just try this. Oh, it's actually kind of hot because it was on the stove. Oh, it just needed to warm up a little bit, chat. You just got to put your pepper grinder on simmer for like 5-10 minutes. Get it nice and loose. You should come to work already warm. All right, that's a pro tip, chat. All right, this is good. I'll just do a quick little taste test. I think it's perfect. Cover. We'll see you later. We're gonna let this sit for a little while. So, we're gonna do 2 pitas for bruschetta pizza and 2 pitas for pesto pizza. Pesto is gonna be quick. So, like once we blend that up in the food, get out of here, fly. Once we blend the pesto ingredients up in the food processor, it's pretty much done, and you just pop it on the pizza and get it in the oven. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna let that sit, okay? And then we're gonna start our balsamic glaze, okay? Here's the deal with the glaze, chat. You can eyeball however much you're making in terms of the pizza quantity. So if you're making 1 pizza, use enough glaze for 1 pizza. If you're making a family's worth, make more glaze. Just know that when we reduce the balsamic, it will, about 50% of it will come out of the other end of it. So if you put a cup, it'll end up with a half a cup of glaze. Here's the thing, it's Bames, I know. Here's the thing, all right? I ordered a gas cooktop because I know that the electric cooktop gives you guys like tinnitus and no one enjoys it. I can't hear what you're hearing, but I got a new one. Unfortunately, it did not arrive. I thought it was gonna arrive today in time for the show. It's still on its way. So what I will do, this is what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna take our balsamic and we're gonna put, we're gonna put, I wanna say like 1/8 of a cup, maybe 1/4 of a cup in a pot. And I'm gonna cook it back there. But since it's not a lot, oh, that is a lot. Oh no, oh no. Well, it's better to have more than you need than run out mid-recipe. So, I'm gonna chuck this over here. You're gonna put it on high. And you want it to boil, okay? My kind of recipe. Just crank it all the way up and boil that sucker. Once you see bubbles, reduce it to simmer, and you're gonna let it simmer out until it's like glaze texture. Oh no. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a nice little break. I was just talking to one of my associates over here. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. It was handled. There's no abuse of the tools or my coworkers here. So it is time to relax, all right? Cause it's the massage portion of the recipe. What did he say? Did he say massage? I did, because we're gonna massage the kale. This is gonna be a topping on our kale pesto pizza. This does not go in the pesto. It sits on top of the pizza. So we go massage it, get it nice and relaxed, and then we're gonna chuck it in the oven. Yeah, so let's get some olive oil, okay? And we're just gonna go a little bit, 2 shots of vodka. And if you've never done this before, if you've never massaged kale, and a little bit of salt, bam. Okay, if you've never massaged kale before, what it does, and I guarantee you if you've eaten a kale salad at a restaurant, you've probably eaten massaged kale and not even known it. It just makes the bitterness go kind of away, and it gives it a new texture, so it's not quite as like sharp and hard and dry and bitter. When you massage oil into it, it gives it a much more like palatable flavor and texture. So that's all we're doing. And I figured we can get massaging, but I'll chat with you guys while we do that. So we'll multitask. Okay, what's your massage technique? Shiatsu. Oh shit, don't do shiatsu. Just deep tissue for now. This is what it should look like. See, it doesn't look like the kale you buy at the supermarket because it's not dry and bitter looking and stiff. It's like softened up, right? It's what you need here, okay? So I gotta go wash my hands. So now we are gonna get blending in our food processor, or we're gonna get processing, okay? This is the blade. Say hi, blade. Okay. The only things not going in here is our cheese, our kale, and our arugula. All the other ingredients we're gonna let it fly, I believe. I'm gonna add some basil leaves here. Get out. I actually need a lot more kale for this. I fucked that up. Hold on, let me grab this kale. Okay. I grabbed the kale. This is pre-washed, like from earlier. So basically, the massage kale is only for the topping. And we're gonna need, it says 3 to 4 cups of regular, just kind of chopped up kale. So we do that, all right? So we're just bunching up this kale. Like I said, you wanna wash it before you put it in, but you don't need to massage this kale. Okay, all right, back to the food processor, we're good. So we're gonna put a bunch of kale in, okay? The reason we don't have to massage this kale is because we are food processing it and there's gonna be olive oil in the mixture with the food processor. So it'll soften up once it's in there. You can get the rest of this kale, just put it on the floor. Oh, I almost forgot, chat. Oh my God, dude. I decided to make a little cocktail. So if you wanna do this with me, it's really fucking stupid. I got a gluten-free light beer, okay? Okay, let me just give you some warning here, okay? If you're gonna make this cocktail with me, it's very advanced, okay? I bartended for a couple of years, and even me, I struggled with the process. It's very advanced. The name of this cocktail is a beer mosa. It's just beer and orange juice. It's very advanced. So there you go. It's very well could be just fully disgusting. Cheers. We're fancy today, y'all. Beer mosa. What I don't understand is why that isn't disgusting. Why is that not gross? I feel like it really, really should be gross. Like legally, it should be bad. It sort of looks just like a blue moon or something. Why is this good? I want to do this now. Beer mosa. Mimosa? No, no, no. Beer? No, no, no. Beer mosa. Yeah, 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 yeah. You okay over here? You chilling? Jeez, don't burn on me, my guy. Why is it good? All right, now that we have our beer mosa in our mug, we have our kale, and let's get food processing. So first we're gonna add our pisans. These are chopped pisans. Okay. In my experience, having made pesto multiple times throughout my life, and the lemon, we're gonna add the lemon. In my experience with pesto, I prefer pine nuts to pea nuts because I feel like they're in a lot of pestos. They taste great, but I think pine nuts are a little more fatty. And this recipe calls for a pea scent, so we're gonna fucking do it with a pea scent. So we got some salt, a little bit of salt action, a little bit of garlic action. Nice. And last but not least, very important, is our olive oil. It's a nice low-fat recipe with about a cup of oil. So that's what we're gonna need just to turn this mixture. Pine nuts are also crazy expensive. You're totally right. They're weirdly expensive. You buy like a bag this small and it costs like 15 bucks. It's crazy. So where's our top? Chat, where did you put the top of the food processor? Why'd you put it over here? Please stop hiding things. Get a little close-up action of the blender and well, I guess we just get blended. What do you say? All right? So we're gonna wanna scrape this off the sides so that it all blends nice and evenly. This is a completely silent food processor, by the way. It just went on the market, it's brand new. Pretty crazy, right? How it makes zero noise. It's perfect to do when you have all your food processing duties in front of you and someone's sleeping in the house. It's a very common scenario. You'd be surprised how common it is based on the fact that they made this device just for that scenario. So, all right, so the pesto looks pretty good. I feel like it could use another couple of stirs. Let's try it. Yummy, lemony. It's pretty lemony, but I like that. I think it could use a little more processing. What do you say? What do we think? It's got a really nice texture. I'll show you a close-up of the inside. This is what we're looking like here. I think it looks pretty good. Like texture-wise, it looks like spreadable. Like that's what you want pesto to be. You don't want it to be too watery or too thick. I think it's pretty good. It's good, man. And I think when it cooks, it's gonna get even better. In my experience, like with pesto pasta, it doesn't need, like pesto needs to have everything on, like in the sauce. It needs to have the cheesiness, the richness, but also like all the flavors, like the tartness, a little bit from the lemon, and of course the pesto taste. With this, since we're putting it on pizza and then cheese is going on top, I don't think it needs all of the richness. I think that will be added after. Let's take a sip of our beer mosa, because we're classy. Pinky up. Hello, Paige. Would you like to come up here? Come on. Don't bully me for this. You can't try to bully me to give you pizza. This is not for you. All right? Not for you. You can look at it, though. Looking's for free. Touching's gonna cost you. Now we have to decide which pizza we're gonna cook first. All right, we'll just do pesto. So this is our pizza stone. Actually, do we need a little flour? No, it's not gonna stick. We'll be fine. So, first thing we're gonna do is drizzle a tiny bit of olive oil, just a little bit on the crust, just the tiniest bit, okay? Can put the pesto on now. All right. Oh, baby, that's looking nice. That is looking real nice. Maybe a little more for the second one. Yeah, Peach is lurking. Oh my God, it almost fell. Oh my God, dude. If you're not balancing your food while you cook it, your cooking isn't exciting enough. See, on MasterChef, I would like if they had a whole day and a whole challenge dedicated to cooking while balancing things. I think it would make for good content. MasterChef, that one's on the house. Okay, you can have it. Okay, we're gonna cover all the surface area we can here with our pesto. That's gonna be nice. Then we're gonna put our massaged kale. This kale is so relaxed right now. It's crazy. And we need like probably a fifth of how much I massaged. So definitely overdid that, but it's fine. All right, pesto pizza going in the oven. This pesto turned out great. I'm excited. I actually have some leftover, which is really awesome. Why don't we chat for a little bit? Let's chat for a little bit. Can I lick the spoon? Yeah, you can lick the spoon. Here you go. Here you go. That's disgusting. Why would you want to lick the balsamic? Focus on the balsamic. Focus on it. All right, we're gonna put a little drizzle of olive oil on the base, just like we did for the last pizza, okay? And grab our slotted spoon, and we are going to put our topping on our bruschetta pizza. So let's do that. Let's get a nice look at this here, because this stuff is looking real good. First of all, this is the bruschetta. It's looking real yummy, okay? So you're gonna press it against the side, get all the liquid out, and actually, you know what? I wanted to put the cheese on first. We'll do a base of cheese, because I kind of feel like it fits better for this style of pizza. Okay, there we go, nice and easy. All right, I'll put the bruschetta on top. I know this recipe actually doesn't call for cheese, I don't think, but it's pizza and I feel weird not putting cheese on it, so we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do our own thing. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Again, this is similar to the pesto where I made a little extra. There's nothing wrong with a little pesto, a little bruschetta in your fridge for later. They make great snacks. So don't trip on having too much of that. Then we're gonna put a little bruschetta. Not bruschetta, I can't even talk. This is arugula. Okay, a couple things of arugula, just like a very small amount. They will wilt and they will get smaller as they cook. But we still wanna, this is gonna be like a nice little freshness to our za. Because this one's not gonna cook for super long. Okay, pesta. All right, now we have our glaze. And we're gonna do a nice little drizzle on top of our glaze, okay? This is the finesse part. Ooh, ooh boy. All right, here we go. This is our final product of our bruschetta pizza with a little bit of balsamic glaze on top. And because we're trying to get this done around the same time as the pesto, I'm gonna chuck this in the oven right over here. So we're gonna use 2 ovens at once. And basically just gonna go until they look done. That's looking real nice if I do say so myself. All right. Let's get a little close-up action. Oh, baby. Look at that crisped kale, melted cheese. Oh my God, dude. We are onto something here. All right, let's do widthwise first. Boom. Okay, and then we're gonna do What do we do? Yeah, we'll do it in like strips. Oh God, it's a massacre. Everything's fine. Beautiful, beautiful. Should we try it right now? Is it ready, you think? I love the way this pizza is cut. What's wrong with it? It's still sizzling on its surface. I don't think it's too hot though. How's this pizza doing? How you doing, Za? Oh, this one's donezo. This one is donezo in the sunzo. Close-up action, here we go, here we come. Oh my God, dude. That looks so bomb. Holy crap. Y'all, it's pizza tasting time. Yeah, okay. How do we do this? I'm not gonna be an animal and eat it with a fork, but I am gonna cut. Should I eat it like this? No, that's unsafe. Should I? Oh my God, it's so hot. Just let it sit on the knife and cool off. The knife is very cold. It has cooling properties. This knife actually has Wi-Fi AC built into it. It's a brand new product. It's actually not even on the market yet. All right, we're tasting it. Here we go, dink bite, baby. Uh-oh, hope I don't burn myself. Oh, baby. It's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. Here you go. Dude, it is so good. Ooh. I only burned myself a little bit. Dude, it has like the tang of the pesto, but the cheese is coming in so clutch with this pizza right here. Because the pesto by itself definitely doesn't have that creaminess. Woo! That is so bomb. Okay, I'm happy. This is something that, oh, I flipped this piece over, that's fine. I flipped it over again, that's fine. This is something that improves your evening so much right here. This pizza in your life, come on. Okay, baby. You hear the sizzle? Okay, being perfectly honest here, I think the pesto is gonna be hard to top because that shit is good. I'm cutting it into a lot of pieces. Let it cool on the knife. A little close-up action. And then we'll do another close-up on the pesto just so you guys can see what a goddamn treasure this is. Oh my God. The pesto turned out amazing. It's gonna be hard to beat. It's gonna be really hard to beat. This is obviously a little different in terms of texture. This is the balsamic glaze on it, so it's not as crisp and dry, but it still looks really good. Are we ready to dink bite this? Are we ready, chat? Yo! That one is really good too. They're both good. We win. We fucking win, dude. These are good pizzas. You know what? These don't taste like the other pizzas. They taste like elevated food. You would get these pizzas not at a pizza restaurant, but at a bistro. That's where you would find these. Okay? Like Tom's Bistro. This is so hot. I want to bite it though. I want to bite it. Woo! Okay. Okay. I can't say enough good things. These both turned out incredible. We had a pizza party. This is a party, okay? This is a pizza party. And you guys, you really did it to them. If you cooked along with us, okay, I want to see what your food looked like. Drop it in the Discord. We have a food channel just so I can see it and you can share it with everyone else. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for hanging. If you cooked along, thank you for cooking along with me. It means the world that you guys support me in this awesome cooking live show that we do. It is so much fun for me. I had a beer mimosa for the first time. We're making moves. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of Friday night pizza. And you guys helped me do that. So thank you so much. I love all of you so much. Thank you for all the support tonight. Have a wonderful weekend until I see you tomorrow. And eat your pizza. Don't share with anyone else. Be good. See you on the next Aries Kitchen next Friday here live on Twitch. All right. Bye, guys.